Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hope you are doing great. Today in this video we will see what is global variable. So for that we will start with the W3 school. So in the variable part, where is variable here? And we have global variable, right? So what is specifically the global variable is? Variable that is created outside a function, right, are known as global variable, right? It is saying if the variable is created outside the function, right, we call it as global variable, and we can access the variable inside the function as well, so or outside the function as well, so we can access both, right, inside the function and outside the function. So let's try with one compiler. See, we have online compiler and I'm choosing the Python. Okay, and I'm moving this and I'm taking x is equals to, let's say, fruit, some fruit, let's say mango, right? And after this I'm creating one function. So like I'm defining function, uh, that is, what's the name of that, we can't give this key, I'm giving the direct name. Okay, let's say fruits. Okay, and yeah, and inside this I'm trying to print the value of fruit is, right? So I'm taking the x inside and I'm calling the function in here, fruit. Okay, yeah, indentation is must, please keep this in mind always if I'm using the function. So please keep this in mind, if I am not giving the indentation, see, if I'm not giving the indentation it will throw error. See, if I'm running here it will throw error, right? If I'm giving proper indentation, right, so it will give the value, right? So we can access the global. Why we are saying it's global, it global means we can access this in anywhere inside the file. Okay, we can access this variable anywhere. Okay, so this is the one thing. Next we have, if you create a variable with the same name inside a function, see, I'm creating the same variable with different value inside the function. I am taking x is equals to awesome, which is global, and same variable I'm taking inside the function. So x is equals to fantastic, right? So let's try with this as well. So come here and comment this out, and yeah, now I'm taking x is equals to let's say the name Nitish, right? And I'm defining name as a function, and with proper indentation I'm giving the same variable inside the function as well. So x is equals to, I'm giving Deeksha. Okay, and yeah, uh, I'm trying to print the name is x, and I'm calling this function name, right? And now run. So it's giving name is Deeksha because it will take the nearest one, right? I hope you got that. It's taking the nearest variable. Which is the nearest variable? This one, right? If it's not there, see, if it's not there, now it will take that outside one, right? So So I hope that you get the idea what exactly the global variable is. Right? Yeah, indentation where it is. See, it's taking nearest one, right? If the variable is available inside the function, then it will prioritize that one first. Then if it's not available, then it will go for global variable, right? So this is the concept of global variable. Next we have the global keyword. Normally when you create a variable inside a function, when we create a variable inside the function, that variable is local. So here this variable is local and here this variable is global, right? Here they have defined this function def my function, and global, it's giving the keyword name global x, right? And x is equals to fantastic. So now it will be available everywhere outside the function. Doesn't matter it is created inside the function, but it is restricted by this keyword, global keyword. So it will be accessible outside the function as well. So let's try with this as well. So let's comment this out and come here. Let's suppose what's the example? Yeah, first they are taking the function. So let's say name, and yeah, I'm defining the variable that with the keyword name is global. So I'm taking x is equals to fantastic, okay, and I'm printing the value. The value of x is, right, x, and I'm calling this function name. Okay, now run this. Invalid syntax. Okay, yeah, okay. I have to define the variable global x, right? We have to given the variable name first, then we will define below. Now it will run. See, the value of x is fantastic. If I'm trying to get the value of x outside the function as well, so it will give the value. See, value is, see, right? Now it is accessible outside this function as well, because I'm giving here the global as a keyword. Okay, next we have also use the global keyword if you want to change the global variable inside a function. See, here I'm getting this global variable awesome and defining this as well. So what will be the priority for this function? It will take this value or this value. I'm defining this x as well, like global, and this is also a global, right? So what will be the priority? Let's check this. Comment this out. Now go below. I'm defining x is equals to fantastic, okay, and I'm creating one function, let's say def name, and yeah, and next inside this I'm taking global as x, right, x. Now I'm defining the value is legend. Okay, now I will print this value of x, right, will be x. So let's see which value of x will be come here, because this is also a global and this is also a global, right? Now I'm calling this function run. So the value of x is legend. The priority of like this will be the first priority because it is inside the function, that is the first priority, and this is outside the function. It doesn't matter, it is also a global variable, but it will take this only, right, because it's the nearest one for this function. Now if I try to get the value outside the function, then let's see what will happen. Value x, now run. See, in both the cases giving the value legend, right? So to change the value of global variable inside the function refers to the variable using global keyword. Sorry, right? So this is the thing, like it defines the priority. If the variable is inside the function and it bind with the global keyword, so the priority will be the inside variable, inside function variable, right, not the outside one. So yeah, this is all about the global variable. If you have any doubt regarding this, please ask me in the comment section. Till then, bye bye, take care.